I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
It will take an all-out effort by thousands of dedicated Americans to design and build the machines and methodologies needed to succeed, one small step at a time.
You have to pinch yourself when you're on the moon. Am I really here at this point in time, in space? And the answer is yes, but it's almost like you're in the middle of some science fiction plot.
Flight director for Apollo, finally admitted after he retired that even NASA employees in the heart of their command center could tell no difference whatsoever between a practice simulation and an allegedly real flight, when pre-recorded flight data was fed to all of their computer screens. If they cannot tell the difference between real and fake, then how could we as children watching it from home on television? And here are the picture before the processing and after the processing of the most advanced AI in the world. It highlights in red all the elements of the picture that are fake, and it's a lot of them. What parts of the moon picture supplied by the federal government did Google's AI conclude are fake? About half of the elements in the picture. The AI saw multiple discrepancies between the distribution of light on the mountain and the direction of the astronaut's shadow. In addition, the neural network did not like the blurriness in the foreground and said that it is not a real outdoor setting. A section of the mountain to the left behind the astronaut's back is also highlighted in red because it's a fake backdrop, and the entire astronaut figure is also highlighted in red as the AI concludes that it is actually not an astronaut at all, rather a miniature of an astronaut.
The CGI helped make it easier to shoot models on one hand, but on the other hand, it took the models away.
The miniature work, it's not that it's not viable, it's not that it doesn't work, doesn't look good, it's that it's just people don't know how to do it anymore. It's sort of gone into forced, I like to say it's forced obsolescence.
A miniature done right looks real. That sums it up, I think.
You know, I said, this is crazy. This is a job for me.
I was really excited about Apollo 13 because it was a dream job for me. I've always been passionate about the space program and especially the Apollo program, and I lived through that whole period, you know, fully aware of what was going on and really excited about it. So for me it was a dream job because here I got to actually build no-nonsense duplicates, replicas of that stuff, and I wanted it to be right. So I did a lot of research, and it turns out that the curator of the historical archives in Houston of NASA's Apollo program is a model nut. So when I talked to him and I told him, well, we're making miniatures for this movie called Apollo 13, which he was aware of, he was so excited, and he was so kind. He sent me a huge package of information, stuff that had never left Houston before. There were copies, but it was still amazing information.
You have to pinch yourself when you're on the moon? Am I really here at this point in time, in space? And the answer is yes, but it's almost like you're in the middle of some science fiction plot.
Not an astronaut at all, rather a miniature of an astronaut. Not an astronaut at all, rather a miniature of an astronaut.
A miniature done right looks real.